Hey everybody, I have the audio that goes with the video of Dez Bryant allegedly going on a rant or a meltdown on the sidelines, and the audio proves my charge of media racism. But I'm going to go a step further this time and show you another video that you're not going to see anywhere else, and it was the play that started the entire argument to begin with. It's this one. The Cowboys are in this 4 wide receiver hybrid formation. Dez Bryant is the slot person. He comes across, and stop it right there. Note he is wide open. But note why he's wide open. The Detroit Lions are in a zone defense. That's right. They try to disguise it pretty well, but the bottom line is that there's no one going with Dez. The linebackers and defensive backs are back in the zone, 4 short, 3 deep. Bryant is wide open. Now, Bill Walsh, the famous coach of the San Francisco 49ers and Stanford football, designed in his plays that when a player is in this position, they're supposed to run and stop at a position when it's a zone and catch the ball. The Cowboys obviously don't have such instructions built into the design of their play. So the result, run it. Boom. He keeps going, he being Dez Bryant, and Tony Romo missed him. That led to this encounter on the sidelines.
But I know on that last one, they pressed this over. Man, we good on that, Tony. We the best in the NFL on that. We the best in the NFL. Hey, I'm telling you, when you look at it on film, when you look at it on film,
Number 12, Jeremy Ross with the kick return.
No, on the zero, I couldn't. I was going to get
Hey, what you got to do is set it down.
If you set it down, just do
Set it down.
You already passed the ball.
In other words, don't look at Tony.
Yeah.
Because the safety's coming out of the top.
Yeah, I seen it.
Right. So
Okay,
when you
then
run,
sit
look
down.
at it.
But
Look at, I'm throwing the ball,
Don't
you're
look.
already over here.
Yeah.
You should be sat down
From their
already.
30s.
Run like this. Don't look at Tony and then stop and say throw it to me.
I don't
You know
think
what I mean?
you're over the ball.
Yeah.
As soon as you're over the ball, you should tell me right now.
Just give it to him.
Stop where you're going. Either way,
Okay.
your head comes out.
It looks open, but they're coming
Yeah,
out of
it
the
did,
top.
it did.
I knew what you saw because they doubled width.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah, and I had seen it.
Now, let me stop it right there. What Dez Bryant is trying to explain is he was aware that there was a safety over the top, but that he said they were pressing him. They weren't. They were actually playing a zone, and that he was going across the field. He was open. The bottom, what Dez Bryant is getting after Romo about is how to properly recognize the coverage so that he can properly throw to Dez Bryant when he's wide open. Now, Coach Dooley and Tony Romo are saying that what Dez Bryant should have done, and this is where Coach Dooley says you need to throttle it down, was come and slow down and stop. But see, that shows the problem with the Cowboys' passing offense. That's the bigger issue, okay? The Cowboys' offense does not have written into its basic instructions these different types of adjustments. That's horrible. And so I really don't blame Dez for going off because, look, he can only do so much in a system where he's not taught or asked to make these common football adjustments that should be part of the Cowboys' passing offense. Now, you would say, well, why doesn't he do it on his own? Because the coach will get mad at you and trade you and say that you're not following, as a player, the coach's instructions. And this goes back to when I was talking about the slave versus the master who's the coach analogy that a lot of you didn't like, and I really don't care. I stand by it. Bill Walsh wasn't like that. If Bill Belichick's not like that. If a player makes an adjustment, Bill Walsh has room in his offense for that kind of movement. If a player makes that kind of adjustment, Belichick is aware that he's going to do it and designs that into his play calling. The Cowboys don't do that. And so instead of having an intelligent conversation regarding the problems of the Cowboys offense because of media racism, we don't get there. We get, oh, Dez Bryant was on a rant and he went off. I mean, come on.